Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we are doing the new game mode with 6 max crystals. You'll probably see this a day after this game mode has happened, but yeah, we're doing this game mode now, and so of course we have to have a deck that can operate within 6 crystals. So of course, you really can't use a lot of high mana cards. I don't even know if you'd be able to get them out unless you had like a Valkyrie plus, you know, some other mana cards available. I'm not sure if you'd be able to, but we just decided to go with something that will fit under 6 mana. So I decided to go with a Skull Queen deck, and this uses Boneyard and a Skeleton Swarm, a Skeleton Legion. We'll go ahead and upgrade this actually, and then some other skeletons as well, and protection. And the whole goal is just to get a bunch of skeletons, and then you try and wait for the Skull Queen. And then once she gets out there, she's kind of like the finisher card, and that's that. And I've had a surprising amount of success with this deck. I don't know why, but it just seems to overwhelm people before they can really get whatever their strategy is going. So we're going to wait for this next card, and then we'll get our Boneyard moving. But the goal of this deck really for me is I just try to keep as much heat on my opponent as possible. And because I have arrows, I can counter if they want to play their own skeletons. So we'll play this guy here, try to save our skeletons a bit. And I guess we'll go with this and then play our own skeletons. And try to see what we're going to do here. We need the Skull Queen. That's what we're looking at. So we'll put down this protection. And that worked out well. Saved some stuff. So, see, we've done a lot of damage to them already, which makes it, like, infinitely easier here to win the match, I feel like. Because, yeah, they do have that 8 pirate moving. We're in pretty good shape, though. I do need to try and get this Skull Queen out there, and we'll use these arrows here momentarily. So there are the arrows, and we have a tough assignment here, I feel like, but I think we're going to get it done. So we're just going to keep doing this. Oh, shoot. Did the wrong thing. Whatever they play, I think we can handle it, except that they're going to do this. So we're going to put a freeze right there. And I could have frozen that, but... Ooh. Sweet little move right there. And we're going to go in here for that, and then we're going to go back here. And then we have to really play this. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just like, come on, guys. Okay, so I've got to get this out here. Why do they have to play mages? I got so unlucky here that they have these mages. They have, like, no health left, though, so I just need... It's not over just yet. It's not over. Oh, no. Wow, it was almost over. Wow. Oh, I can't believe that happened. Really can't believe that happened. I thought my Boneyard was going to get it. Playing a deck against a mage was just, like, the wrong strategy. But against, like, every other deck, I've had, like, really good success with this deck. I don't know why. It just seems to work. I mean, it's obviously... There's good synergy between the Skull Queen and, like, the Boneyard and the other skeleton cards, but... Yeah, so they're going to play what they played here, which was a Boneyard, and I have this set up fairly well. So, yeah, they play arrows. We'll play our next Boneyard now, and then trying to get our Skull Queen out here. Man, they just have good clears here. I have a strategy here, though. I have a strategy. So, yeah, we're going to run this like so. And we'll just do this. And then freeze that. Ooh. Come on, take him out. Yes. So another victory there. Get into the next match. And I think this deck will win most of the matches. It seems like it will. People have arrows, they have other clearing spells and cards, but for some reason they just never seem to be able to handle the amount of skeletons with this mana constraint. I don't really know why, but just how it seems to work out. So they play some skeletons. Not too bad, but we have our arrows here, so I'll just go ahead and use arrows, and then that's taken care of. And I'm just waiting in case we get another Boneyard. We don't, though, so we'll go ahead and play Skeleton's Legion. And then we'll go ahead and play Stone Statue. Good. It's good to have positioning with this deck, I feel like. They got kind of lucky in that it partly went into my Stone Statue lane a lot right there. Now we're going to hold right here, do this, and then play the Skull Queen, I guess. Not the best matchup that time, but... So, play that back there. Doing some good work, I think, actually. So once again, kind of frustrating. Another Boneyard coming out. We're going to operate a freeze move here. And yeah, they're playing Mage, so that's frustrating, but not the end of the world. Alright, so we're going to go with Boneyard. I could have waited a little bit longer for that. Looks like I should have. Looks like I should have waited. So we'll go in with a protection here. We have a pretty significant health advantage, although they're doing what they're doing. Kind of another situation that I kind of messed up because I think I could have waited and then I should have used arrows and then I would have had another lane I could play skeletons in. So that kind of sucks. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and play this because I need positioning. So we'll just try and do what we're going to do. And yeah. Man, this Black Witch is killing me right here. Really killing me. I don't know what to say, but... I'm gonna go do that. And then, yeah, we'll use the next arrows. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Trying to wait right here. I'm really trying to wait. Okay, Boneyard. So we get the Boneyard going, and then protection down. I think that may have done the trick right here. I don't know. Oh, we lost that Boneyard. That was bad. I messed that up. Got to make this play. They probably have more arrows though, so that's what I'm concerned about. Get this guy down here. We're going to try to get our Skull Queen in position. Try to get that gust of wind down. We might pull this one off, guys. We might. Yes, we did. Wow, that was a real grinded out type of match. Okay, so I've now added in the Black Witch to the deck. She is 5 mana, but I mean, you know, if they pop out like mages or something, I kind of have to have some way to counter that. So this is what I decided to do. Now we're going to play this, which should make it hard for a rushing deck. Boneyard can be a decent counter to rushing, depending on how it stacks out. Then we'll play this guy here. And I will put a protection down here. Often seems to miss that, but that's okay. Try to bait out an Inferno or arrows or something from them. Use a Skull Queen here. That's not a terrible move. I was trying to save for the Boneyard, but sometimes you have to just go with what you've got. So there we go right there. We seem to have stalled their rushing attempt pretty thoroughly. And, yeah, let's go ahead and play this now. Yep, so got him. We got that match. Would be nice if there was some reason to, like, actually play this beyond, like, the one daily reward. I'd almost prefer like a better reward, but you have to win like a similar number of matches to like the victory chest. I think that would be like more entertaining. I mean, the mode in itself is fairly entertaining, but you know, there's no particular reason you necessarily need to play it though beyond just the one reward basically. So let's just arrow those guys out there. A lot of people, I mean, the obvious thing here you could use with this deck too is the Spectre. I just felt like I'd used the Spectre a lot, so I wasn't really feeling like I wanted to use another Spectre deck, even though they're still really good. Probably. Yeah, we need to overpower this bottom lane. Okay, that's a solid play. We'll just do that. Can do arrows there. And then long timer, so we'll just go ahead and do Boneyard. And try to get the Skull Queen moving. So yeah, it's doing good damage for the most part. We'll play this guy here. And that might be good enough. We have another Boneyard. Yep. Yeah, this deck has performed very, very well. The only decks it's really struggled against are decks where my opponent is running a mage. Those have been very difficult for me. Of course, I mean, yeah, if you're playing with a skeleton deck and they have mages in all three lanes, it's going to be kind of hard. But that's kind of what my idea was with the Black Witch. Was that, like, maybe she could help me there. So, trying to get the matchups right. I know that Skeleton Swarm will do decently against the Dryad. Takes out the Dryad, so... Now we're going to do this, try and make them waste something on it. Ooh. Okay, we'll do that. We will do this. Problem is, I'm trying to play this Boneyard, and in order to properly play the Boneyard, I'm going to have to... Yeah. So... do this. And they're going to do that. Not the worst. We're handling this okay. I'm not super happy. We're going to play the Boneyard right here. So there is the Boneyard. And then we can go ahead and play this right here. Should be doing some damage now. I don't want to end up in... well, it actually got rid of that Reaper to a certain... Yeah, so... Now we're just looking for no protection still. That was a wasted Blizzard. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. Ah. Yeah, we got the win, though. Yeah, people are definitely catching on to the Boneyard being a good card to use in here. I think Spectre would be a good card to put in with this if you're going to actually use this yourself. You can win it. You can win the match you need to get the reward with this, but like if you don't have, especially if you don't have like the Skull Queen, you could put in the Spectre. That would be a good finisher card idea. So that is good, and we'll put the protection down here, and then what we'll do. Again, I'm trying to prevent them from being able to get... I should have waited. I just didn't want them to be able to get out a Spectre. I'm trying to keep as many of their skeletons off the field here as possible at all times. Is my real idea here. And then try to get the Skull Queen going. Okay, after this ×2, we're going to put out the Boneyard. So there's the Boneyard, and there is the Skull Queen. Gonna wait and see if they play arrows. Doesn't look like they're gonna play arrows, and they don't play arrows, so we managed to come out with the win off of that. Super nicely done. I'm not sure, I didn't read the update, so I'm not totally sure how long they're going to be doing these new game modes for, if they're just going to be rotating them through and continuing to do them again, or if they're just like a 1 week thing or something. So I'll have to take a look at that, but you know, I'm going to try to make as much content on these as I can. Usually it's going to come out the day after they have been running, because I just don't have enough time the day that they're happening. So, or at least that's just like the schedule that I seem to be on right now. That was a good move. Very good move. So get that Skull Swarm in there. And we may need some backup here. Yeah, I did the freeze because I wasn't sure how that was going to play out. We're going to get this Skull Queen in here. And that did enough damage. That's kind of crazy. So now we go for the Boneyard, the finisher move here. We've got our finisher move ready to go. Maybe they'll play arrows. They did play arrows. That's kind of tough, but we can still come back with another play. We have a lot of moves here we can do. I'm just going to play protection. I don't know why. Just needed something to play. Oh, yeah, we'll go another Black Witch. But okay, so it's done. Finish that match. It's really funny how because you don't gain trophies, so it's kind of like you don't totally know. You don't really know, like, you're just getting matched up against people. I'm not sure if it's taking trophies into account. The last person was at least several hundred higher than me. But as that showed, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you just have to be able to play the cards in the right order. So this one does not look good. They're set up well against what I'm trying to do. But I do have a plan, because watch this. Yeah, we take out the Phoenix like that. A lot of people think you probably can't take out a Phoenix with skeletons, but you actually can. Skeleton Swarm. You just have to line it up. You have to have positioning and then line it up exactly in front of it. So maybe they'll play arrows here, maybe they won't. Either way, well, yeah, I was like, either way, we're going to do some damage. We did do a little bit of damage. Black Witch move. Alright, so just keep the skeletons coming. We'll see how many arrows they have. Try to do as much damage to them as we can. So now we're going to play this with a protection down, so that might do it. That might do them in right here. That was a pretty big swarm of skeletons. And it did. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was you know, this is an interesting game mode. It's not quite as fun as the all-in one was. It's hard to top that one in terms of like actual fun. But these are interesting challenges, and it's fun to try and make decks that will work in each one. So anyways, that is going to do it for this video. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video and what other types of content I should create. Maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.